Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Nails by Naia here, and today I'm just getting started with this 3-color ombre design. Really cute, bright, and fun for the summer. I'm just starting off with my nail tips already applied and blended, and I just used my Young Nails Protein Bond as a primer, and I'm going right in with the 3 different colors that I have. 2 are from Pierre Sky and 1 is from my local nail supply. It's just a really pretty bubblegum pink, a mint green, and a neon yellow. So here we go. What I'm going to do to achieve this ombre look, starting with the pink at the bottom, that's the color that I want at the very bottom. I'm going to apply that a little bit, about halfway to the nail. And then I started going in with my mint green to blend that down. I will say that as I was doing this, I realized 2 things. One, it was way too cool in my room and my acrylic was like really hardening too fast. And I decided to use a monomer. You'll see me change it in a little bit. But I did decide to use a monomer that didn't dry as quickly, just to give me more time with the wet bead to blend it into the next color. But yeah, so I was still figuring that out on this thumb, that I needed to go ahead and swap that, as well as turn my AC a little bit warmer. But I kept going and I went in next with the very last color that I wanted closest to my cuticle, which was the neon yellow color. And I added little by little, and as wet of a bead as I could possibly make. I added a little bit by little and blended it down until it fully covered the nail in the way that I wanted. And once I got that smoothed out and to my liking, I did encapsulate the whole thing in clear. You don't have to encapsulate your ombre in clear. I like to, because a lot of times my ombre isn't as blended as I really like or think it is. And the clear kind of helps to push everything in the right direction and make it look really good at the final result. So now that I've completed the thumb and I basically had my test run, like I knew I could do the ombre and get the look that I wanted, I went ahead and started on the rest of the nails. So I'm going to do pretty much the same program. I'm going to apply the bubblegum pink to the tip of the nail, about halfway up the nail, and then come in with the mint green and blend that bead down until I like it. Then lastly go in with the neon yellow and blend that bead down until I'm satisfied with how it looks. Once that's complete, I go back and encapsulate all 4 nails. So this is kind of what I was talking about when I go back and encapsulate it with the clear. It looks a lot better to me. It looks more blended, and I'm also able to kind of fill in any places where I think the nail needs a little bit more thickness and strength. I'll also go ahead and perfect my apex. A lot of the times when I'm working with color, I really don't build the nail with the color. I will come back and build it with the clear. I really like the way that looks, and I feel like it also saves me a lot of money and time when I'm working with the color. I don't use as much of it. In clear acrylic is really easy, or at least in my area, it's much easier to come by clear acrylic than color acrylic. Most of the color acrylic that I have, I had to order from offline, and they're usually 1 to 2 ounce jars that can range anywhere from, I'd say, $10 to $25-$30, just depending on who I'm purchasing it from. So I do love the way, you know, you can use a little bit of color and then encapsulate it in clear. It'll help with your shape, help with your ombre, and make your color acrylic last a little bit longer. So now I'm just filing everything to the perfect shape. I'm doing a stiletto shape. I went ahead and completed my right hand off the screen. I didn't include that footage just because it was trash. It's like really hard for me to keep my hand in the frame for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with me, but yeah. So once I'm finished filing, this is what they both look like. I was pretty happy with how the stiletto came out. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting on the gems. So today in this video, I'm testing out a new diamond gel that I found on Instagram from a supply store that's actually located in California. So I tried it once and literally all the stones fell off the next day on my own hand, and I was pissed. And I thought to myself, I really spent like $20 on this stuff, and it is a big jar, it's a good size, but it was not sticking. It wasn't lasting. So I went through their Instagram comments to see what people were saying on how to use it, because it did not come with instructions. And they were saying to apply it and then apply top coat and then apply your stones and cure everything at one go round. So that's what you see me doing here, struggling to put these crystals on. And these are also crystals that I found at my local nail supply. It's called Glamour Nail Supply. It's in the DFW area. And so these are not real genuine Swarovskis. These are just like the glass cut crystals, and I figured this would be fine to test them with. I wouldn't be pissed off if these fell off the next day. So that's what I'm doing here. You can go ahead and watch me struggle to put them on, because it took me so long to put these bad boys on. So I went ahead and added my top coat once the crystals were finished in the lamp. I did cure them for 60 seconds. It seemed like this top coat, it is a non-wipe top coat by Kiara Sky. It came in the Jelly Tips kit. I didn't really feel like it would be a big deal to use this over the diamond gel, because when I'm using the kit, I use it over their builder gel in order to apply the tips, but that's a whole nother story. I'm using it right over the top of the nails and right over the diamond gel today. It's non-wipe, so once I took it out the lamp, it should be ready to go without me having to wipe off any sticky layers. So you guessed it, I'm gonna do the exact same thing on my right hand, which is me now working with my non-dominant hand. But the process just a little slower here. I'm applying the diamond gel first, a good amount so that it has a little bit of thickness. It's not super duper flat on the nail. And then I'm going to take that Kiara Sky top coat and actually brush that and make the surface of the nail even, essentially smoothing out the diamond gel, but not completely removing it. That's what I read in the Instagram comments to do, so I'm trying that out. And then I'm gonna go ahead and continue to struggle again while I'm putting these crystals on my nails. I really like the swirl shape, and it was one that I hadn't tried on myself before, but I really struggled. You'll see me, kind of comparing side by side to make sure that they were not only even, but like parallel. So that way it looked, like it was going the correct direction on each hand. But yeah, go ahead, continue to watch me struggle, and I'll catch you at the end for the final result. Okay, top coat is done, and I'm adding cuticle oil to replenish the moisture that might have been taken away. I just really love how these came out for summer. This is just really bomb. It is so cute. I mean, look at them. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. Thanks.